everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a project with an ultrasonic sensor, some lights, and a buzzer. Here we go!
For this project, we will need an Arduino Uno, an ultrasonic sensor, a buzzer, 3 different LED lights, 3 resistors, some wires, and a breadboard to make our circuit. Let's go over some basics of the circuit and functions of the components for this project. First up is the ultrasonic sensor, which is the main component. It has 2 circles in the front that look and act like eyes. The sensor measures distance by emitting ultrasound waves and receiving them through the 2 circles. On the sensor, there is the VCC, ground, trig, and echo pins, which we will use to connect to the Arduino. The trig pin on the sensor generates the ultrasound waves, and then the echo pin on the sensor reads and receives those waves. The 2 other components, the LED and buzzer, both have a negative and a positive leg, and the positive leg is the longer one. To connect the LED, we connect a resistor to the positive leg and then connect that to a digital pin. On the buzzer, we connect the positive leg to a digital pin on the Arduino. For both of them, the negative leg is connected to the ground pin on the Arduino. Lastly is the Arduino Uno, which sends and receives signals to different components through its analog and digital pins, essentially controlling the entire circuit. Now that we know all the components, we can start to build the circuit. Here I'm taking the ultrasonic sensor and attaching it to the breadboard. The VCC will connect to the 5V on the Arduino. The GND will connect to the ground on the Arduino. The trig pin will connect to the PWM digital pin 3, and the echo pin will connect to the digital pin 2 on the Arduino. Now we're going to attach the 3 different LEDs to the breadboard. I'm taking a resistor and attaching it to the positive leg of each of the LEDs, then connecting that end to the digital pin on the Arduino. Do this for each of the LEDs, and then you're going to connect the ground side of each of the LEDs, which is the shorter negative leg, to the ground pin on the Arduino. The last component to add is the buzzer. It has a positive and negative leg. The positive leg connects to a digital pin on the Arduino, and the negative leg connects to the ground on the Arduino. The circuit is now complete. We can work on uploading the code to make the project work. In this piece of code, we've initialized the variables for all of the components. The variables are used in the setup to attach the components to the Arduino. In the loop function, there is an ultrasonic function which controls the trig and echo pins of the sensor. This allows us to calculate the distance between an object and the sensor. Back in the loop function, there are if-else blocks to determine what components to change. Taking the distance from the ultrasonic function, different components are changed in the circuit. A light will turn on if the distance is between a certain range, and the buzzer will beep at a certain range if the distance is in that range. Now that we've got the code working, let's test out the project.
So that's how you make an ultrasonic distance sensor project. For the code and circuit diagrams, be sure to check out the link in the description box below. Also, check out my blog where I post lots of projects and recipes. Be sure to check out my Redbubble shop where I post lots of hand-drawn designs. Thanks for watching, bye!